I'm scaring off the bears. Attracting the bears. I'm fine. I don't know. I just thought of I'm fine because I've been working non-freaking stop and a lot of work all week, and I am starting to get sick, feeling sick. I don't know if I took my meds yesterday, but if I didn't, then maybe that's why. Um, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't have any purpose in life, no motivation of anyone, um, nothing really holding me anywhere or type of any type of peace or comfort or love. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. So, yeah. I'm good. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna make this blanket for my sister's baby. Um I'm fine. The office. I don't have an office. Yeah, I just went live. It's 2 a.m. here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. I'll be good. Just no more no more rejection. No more rejection. Um yeah, I I don't know. I don't know. I'm okay. Can I stop smiling now? I'll take my glasses off. But I'm trying to get this apart. This is like a task of that is unnecessary because this is not really the right material, because I was completely expecting something different. But you get what you get and you don't throw a fit is what I've been told. Not until my 20s, teens, 20s. And so we are going to either make a van tour, bed, couch, kitchen. You're welcome. Okay, so we are either going to make a circle bed, not a bed, but a blanket, or we're gonna make a rectangle bed. And I just want to get your vote. Vote now or forever hold your peace, because after I start making it, that's a lie. If I start making it and I don't like it, then I'll take it apart. But figure your vote out and then we'll try to do it. Circle or rectangle? Hello. We're trying to grow the hair, and that's a little frustrating. Not only do I have gray hairs, but I have a boy haircut. So that's not fun. Circle or rectangle? Gemini. Rectangle? Rectangle it is. But yeah, how was your day? How was your day? Okay, how many? So my sister's 35. So we're gonna put 35 wide. Wait, her boyfriend is 29 and 35, unless he turned 30. We don't know. We actually don't know. How about 30 and 35? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, let's see how long that is. That's about a baby. I mean, that's about a baby blanket. So that's really freaking cute. So freaking cute! Okay, we're gonna keep going. Yeah, my background slays. Thank you. Hello. Try a diary. I tried. I don't like to write very much. Okay, so let's go like this. Okay. This is my diary. Thank you very much. How long have you... You guys are so freaking funny. I'm not transitioning. I will address it right here and right now. I'm not transitioning. I am a man. No, I'm kidding. I'm a woman. Just a woman and her crochet projects. An old woman, old lady crocheting on the internet with giant yarn. So it's much more entertaining because it's faster. Nothing. Thank you. But yeah, this is gonna be so freaking cute. So freaking cute. Sorry, I have Tourette's. I may have Tourette's. I don't know. Sometimes I say things like out of like habit or like impulse. Sometimes I randomly say I need a hug. and I think that's some sort of tick because it's often we're crocheting a blanket. A purple blanket. This is very purple, like very purple. Like her baby is gonna love this forever because it's so purple. You like purple? Thank you. Yeah, I also make pet beds. So order your pet beds from me. I'm just a weirdo in my van doing weirdo stuff. No, crocheting is really fun. It's very relaxing, very rewarding, and very therapeutical. I do have pets. I have a bunny, I have a cat, I have a dog. That sounded like that one guy on Love on the Spectrum. On the spectrum, guys. Um, but um, but yeah, I changed my profile on my Uber app where I'm an Uber driver, and I put information about myself. I said I'm calm, charming, and kind. And then I said I have 3 different animals, and I said I have a YouTube channel. So hopefully you guys will see some Uber riders pop up on my channel. It's always a different person, so that's scary yet comforting at the same time. It's always a different rider most of the time. Oh no. You have no pets, but you will be getting a cat. Cats are so freaking cute. Cats are so freaking cute. My cat's obsessed with me right now because I neglect him all day working and sleeping, and I only get like an hour or 2 hours with him a day. So whenever I'm with him, he's a stage 5 clinger. Stage 5. You got 6 cats? Oh no. He was trapped in a wall? But I love my stage 5 clinger. He's so freaking cute. He's orange and white. And his birthday either just passed or it's about to happen. He's 2. He's a 2-year-old baby cat. And he's so freaking cute. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, I'm thinking about, I talk to this guy sometimes because I bought like an unlimited pass for car washes up to 100 a month, and for the same car, which is almost impossible, but still possible. I could get 3 car washes a day or whatever. And I see him more often because it was $24.99 for that. That's really good. It's usually $10 each time. And then my car gets dirty a lot now that it's raining and stuff. But I was like talking to this guy. I'm like, they better give you a ladder. You've been here for like 20 years. He told me like 20 years. And he's like, they take care of me. And I'm like, yes, please. I've known this man in passing forever, and I'm like, I'm a weirdo though. I'm making a baby blanket, not a pet blanket, but I do sell pet beds. If I don't debrief, I explode. If I don't tell people my journey in life, I explode. This is why I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, just for my safety and everyone around me. Okay, so I think my last mistake on my last bed or blanket was that I didn't put a loop. So I need to make one loop like this and then start crocheting, because if I don't have that loop, it all bunches together and then I don't have a long wise blanket. It just all bunches together. So we live and we learn. That's much better. Much better. Okay, perfect. We live and we learn. I used to tell people, but not so much now. How do you stop people from using your past against you? That's a freaking good question. That's a freaking good question. How do you stop people from using your past against you? That's a really good question. Get back to me when you figured that out. Tell me when you figure that out. No, for me, ta-da! So for me, I just some details I'm not even able to tell, so that's easy, but then it's still up in here. But then other details I block out and still back here. and then other details I word vomit out like there's no tomorrow, and I let the cards fall where they may, the chips fall where they may. But yeah, I don't consider myself a horrible person or anything, but people seem to be affected by the strangest things. Your past is you, don't try to change it or hide it. Because on one hand, you want to be truthful and honest, but on the other hand, you have to censor stuff so it can't get out and hurt social image. True. That's so freaking true. People with the word bombs today. That's so true. So, I don't know. Am I doing a good job at like curating it? I think you just have to write really well about yourself. And sometimes you just have to say what's on your freaking mind, and then sometimes that kind of creates chaos, but also, is it necessary chaos? Probably. Nice. If someone asks you about my past, I may say I was gorilla in the zoo and I broke the glass and escaped. I'm a go eat ice cream beer back. I like your plants in the back. Thanks, they're plastic. But yeah, that is a really good freaking question. Sorry, I'm cussing a lot. I'm baby cussing a lot tonight, but that's a really good question, because like I do have to help. Even though I'm like crazy and a little out there, I do have to edit a lot. Like certain posts I can't keep up because I can't keep them on my, like, Instagram is a big thing for me. It's not a big thing for you guys, but for me and other people see it. it's one of my therapies, and I talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and there's so many concepts that, and I feel like it's a safe place for some reason. I don't feel like Facebook is a safe place because it's a different generation. I mean, it's my generation, but it's clouded with a lot of other, and they can do them, and that will be fine. But I feel safer on Instagram because it's less toxic and more free and open and like funny and all the reels and stuff. But my point being is like, I have to take down some of my stuff because it does ruin my image, because I am a self-destructive person, and I think that I deserve all the punishment in the world, but from myself and everyone else, which is very bad for me. And yeah, I just don't do the best job at first, because it's like I get these like ideas and stuff um and I get these ideas on Instagram and posting and pictures and collecting things and images, and I get these really good ideas, and then I'm like, I have to say it and I have to post it, and then like a few minutes later I'm like, nope, that's the wrong thing, or an hour later I'm like, nope, that's the wrong thing. Sometimes the next day I'm like, nope, that's the wrong thing. It may have been the right thing in the moment and people may have seen it, but in my heart after a while it's like that moment has passed, that hour has passed, that night has passed, and then I take it down. I don't want that a permanent part of my story. Yes, I am neurodivergent. Yeah, these are pretty cool. This is a 19 millimeter needle for crochet. But and then I'm not 100% sure that all of the things that are on any of my social media are any of the right things. But at the same time, to do something, you have to do it. You can't just do nothing. And like I'm just at first and now, like all throughout my social media career, like it is all something, and it's all becoming something, and it is all worth something, and the right people will stay and the right people will go. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm trying not to go overboard because I know I get sick of one thing if I'm streaming constantly. I get sick of that. If I'm doing so many podcasts that my subjects get dry, I get sick of that. If I focus on any one thing, I get bored of it or sick of it. And like building my house, it's, for me, it's like exercise. I do it for an hour, 2 hours, and then I'm done every day, or every week, once a week, or whatever it is, twice a week, whatever it is. But if I say, oh, I'm gonna finish this whole bathroom all today, I can't do that. I'm not a man. Like, I'm not equipped for that. It's my exercise, it's my therapy. So everything is being juggled. My work, Uber, which I'm doing too much of and I'm getting sick of that. My house, which I do every Sunday. Like everything is like here and there. I got this material to make this blanket. Now I'm doing this. Like I have to eat here and there. I have to see my animals and my mom and my dad sometimes, and so it's like it all makes sense up here, even though it probably doesn't make all the sense looking out from out. But my point is just like it all goes together. It's all one life. It's all my life. Good morning. But it will all come together one day. One day. Adulting is overwhelming at times. Like, I don't even know where I'm gonna get money for registration or even gas, or like an oil change is due, and like it's a lot. Life is a lot. Yeah, and I'm doing all these like cute things and post and acting like, oh, everything's great, but also my posts are real at the same time. It's like the last one, I was like thinking about going to pick up a man at this car wash, and because he has a ladder. A ladder is because like I personally, doing Uber, I don't have a freaking ladder. It's the same wage every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. It's the same, and everything costs more than what I'm making. What is the point of life? I think life is kind of like a test. I have been very confused on like what I should be doing. Where do I fit in? What are my beliefs? And I've been watching these NDE, near-death experience videos, and they tell you about how they've died and they've gone to a heaven or something like it, and all of the experiences are like, oh yeah, life is a test. Like it's the hardest test that you can ever experience in the universe. And you, like, the souls that come, this is just what they said. I'm not saying this is my belief, but they were saying that that the earth is the hardest test, and that the souls that go to earth kind of plan it out, and it's like an experience of getting closer to God, I guess. And I can definitely relate. And like I've never thought that what I've experienced was near death. I was just thinking it's some kind of mental break, but I've experienced alternate realities, and I think that's just kind of like a taste of death, basically. And it's like a more powerful experience than just regular life, and it's scary but really cool and fun at the same time. I have a job. I work at 40 hours a week, and I do all of my YouTube stuff and Instagram stuff. So yes, I spend a lot of time per se alone, but I spend a lot of time with strangers, my parents and my animals and people online and churches and friends. So I have a full and happy life. It's just that it's like a process of trying to figure out what my mind is capable of and what it has been capable of and showed me before. Like, yeah, I do have a different perspective on just this reality, and it's kind of like all the crazy dreams that I've been having. I guess you can try to relate to me by saying, oh, like the dreams. Thank you. The dreams are similar to what I've experienced. So like this happens, that happens, but it's more realistic but also not real. It's so crazy. Yeah, I don't know. And then there's another caveat of the experience that the things that you do affect other people, and you get a glimpse of how they've affected other people, and that's part of the test for some reason. That's just the gist of what I've gathered from watching those NDEs. Jesus, I love Jesus. I love Jesus. Oh, nice. I mean, not nice, but I'm sorry about that. Yeah, working all the time. And yeah, I've been going to this therapist, and starting to break some of the expectations that I have and others have put on me. Is like, do I really even need to try to date if it's not giving me the result that I want? My result is just having someone who's there for me, who's kind, and who is like listens and observes and curious, but not pressure, and just someone to just be quiet with. Like, I don't have a lot of words, but when I do speak, I want them to listen. Like, I don't know, I have this issue of like everyone just like overbearing, or other people taking over my relationships, or like the problems in relationships being too complex, and I'm not a complex person. I'm a very simple person, and I feel like there's a lot of logic that happens in my mind, but it doesn't always come out of my mouth, and I expect people to just know, but they're not actually a mind reader. the AI boyfriend. Yeah. They're not actually mind readers. Did you know that people can't actually, they can't actually read your mind? It's really hard concept. For some reason, that's a really hard concept for me. You can't read my mind? Yeah, I don't scream, I don't yell, I don't get upset very often, but when I'm mad, it's basically you're gone. If you get me to I hate your freaking guts, then we're done. We're done. You turn cold. No, I just get really freaking mad and I don't know how to tell them you're doing the freaking wrong thing. You need to freaking stop it. And they don't stop. They just keep going. And I'm just like, you do you. I'll get over you in this mental hospital over here. No, I'll leave myself alone and get over it. Nope, not even passive aggressive, just done. Done. And I'm not proud of it. I wish I knew how to communicate, but for some reason, the power is all and the control is all in their hands. Yeah. So I just sit on my YouTube channel and I talk it out. Wow, are we getting deep here? Like, what was school like for me? I was homeschooled, so just bullied and not taught. Thank you so much for your $2. Nice people like you have a harder time with love. True. That's very true. Thank you for your $2. What were we saying? Oh yeah. What was school like for me? You really seem like you're searching. Thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you so much. Stay away from narcissist persons. I'm homeschooling. What's up, Robert? Science was fun. You're homeschooling? Yeah, really stick with it, because children, I've learned in my actual job with actual children in actual classroom, is they really want to learn, and people who are homeschooled really want to learn. I really wanted to learn and stick with it, because that will affect them for the rest of their lives. That will always leave them wondering what could have been if I only had an education. If I only had an education. I'm laughing, it's a trauma response. Yes, reading the Bible is great, and there is definitely room for that. But also, facts and information about everything else too, everything in general else too, it's also very helpful. Like where China is. I don't even know where China is. I don't know where the ocean is the deepest. Like, I don't even know any of that. I don't know any of that. I think it's in there somewhere in school. Thanks for being vulnerable. We are so alike. Yeah, I like learning about different cultures. Yeah, I don't even know what another country is like. I never had any type of lesson on, like, yeah, the TV raised me. Yeah, I Google things all the time. I ChatGPT things all the time. I YouTube things and learn how to do things. Yeah. Thank you. Like, I learned how to crochet and knit from my sisters, and I mean crochet from my sisters, and then knit. I went to a store called Knitwit and the library to get information from a video and learned how to knit. So I had like those kinds of field trips where like my dad would take us to like his work and dog training and things like that. Yeah, no need for regrets. I'm teaching myself as a fully grown adult that needs to catch up in life. Cannot catch up for the life of me. For my life. I think you've been so missed around. You're just once bitten, twice shy. Yeah, I'm very shy. That's why my dog is called Shyla. 'Cause I'm shy. We've gone too far in this stream. And we're getting into therapy because it's almost 45 minutes and I've done this much. Great white. Does it get really hard during the summer? I saw someone using bit with the hose under blanket. Yeah, it does get a little hot in the summer, but hopefully my house will be done by then and I will have like a little air conditioning thingy and everything will be well. Okay, we got another round to go. We're gonna do 2 a night, I guess. It's turning out. I felt like, ugh. I don't know. I don't know if I can do life. Life is hard. But no, I'll be okay. We'll be okay. Just gotta keep building and making things. Because that is my specialty. Sorry, I keep on saying our, we, and us. That's my specialty, is making and building things. I love to do it. I love to do it. You can do life. Concentrate on the positives. Yes. Concentrate. How about we just exaggerate the positive? Exaggerate the positive. No, it's good. We'll be good. I'll be good. I mean, I'm always good, but How do you undo this? I don't know. There we go. I will send this to my sister. Maybe. Maybe. We don't know how she's gonna react. That's part of the bullying, is people getting mad at the smallest things about me talking about my life. So that's fun. Yeah. But I'm sure she wouldn't mind. She'll probably think it's a lot, but we're both a lot. We're both a lot. There we go. That's enough yarn. Sorry, had to go. Thought I heard my bus. Everybody struggles, but the key is not giving up. True. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, we got another ream of yarn. It's gonna have cream colored trim around it. It's gonna be so freaking cute. No answer to what? Let me see. I can't find your question. Maybe it blocked it. I don't know. Is it Luna? I was originally supposed to not be here because my mom had IUD. My dad wanted an abortion and I was supposed to. Sorry about that. I'm making a baby blanket. I started to work at a kindergarten, and I wanted to learn how to read when I was 19. I wanted to learn how to read, so I started working at a kindergarten, and so I spent 3 years in kindergarten teaching children, referring to myself as a child, teaching children how to read. And because I really struggled, and I don't need to get married, I don't know how to read, because I really struggled with reading. And it's like the most powerful tool. It's the most powerful learning tool that you could possibly have. And I didn't have it. So I worked at a kindergarten for 3 years. While I dated someone who was in college. And then I got into college and I learned how very, very, very anxiously how to write essays after I learned how to properly read. Yeah. So comfy. That's awesome. Yes, still local library. Yeah. I learned how to read at like 14 or 15. And yeah, the library helps. Thanks. You can't do multiplication. English, yeah. This is like my thesis statement of my life. Like, I'm not very good at I'm not very good at anything, but I can do it all. I can try to do it all. Hey. But then, and then you start to realize that nobody really paid attention in school. And then you might be a little bit actually even smarter and a little bit more socially aware. A little bit. I don't know, like sixth sense kind of thing. Because of all of the people you had to deal, I had to deal with in family and church. But yeah, college was fun. We're the ones. No, I'm not on Zillow. Woman of many skills, master of none. True. That's the truth. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this in another 40 minutes and then leave you guys. Thanks for the heart. Dang, I bet you had trouble pronouncing some words out of the Bible at first. Don't worry, I couldn't either. Yeah, I was reading the Bible on here and I was like, I've heard it read my whole life, but yeah, even like preachers and deacons and stuff and people who did devotionals had trouble reading it too. So at some point I'm gonna have to start saying I am an actual human being with an education. Hello. Sushi is good. I got sushi earlier. This crocheting actually makes me talk, so sorry. Okay, you are quite beautiful. Thank you. I don't look beautiful on the screen. Sometimes I'll film it and I look so horrible on the screen, but then I go back and watch it and I'm like, I'm actually cute. And it's because I'm not looking at myself when I'm like going all around with my eyes. So yeah, I have to rewatch myself to get my confidence back. You never learn how to dance. I love to dance. I love to move. I love dancing. To me, you do. Being a teacher, did you apply for student loan forgiveness? I didn't actually. I wasn't the teacher. I was the teacher's aide, and I didn't get any debt from that because it's a entry-level job. or I did like a test called No Child Left Behind. I love to dance. Your grandma couldn't read, but she could read the Bible. That's cool. I don't see the cuteness. I think you're gorgeous though. Oh, thank you. Who taught you how to do that? My sisters. And I'm trying to teach my niece, but and I think she's got it. But I didn't like formally say this is how you do this and this. I just showed her and hopefully she repeated it. Yeah, I am kind of relieved because those NDEs, near-death experience, where people died and they've come back, it just kind of like gives me like a little bit of hope that this life has been so freaking hard, and that yeah, there's more, and there's heaven, and there's possibly other ways of living, and that's so freaking cool. I mean, it's not like I didn't believe in heaven before, I just didn't know anything to expect about it or whatever. And like these people, there's so many of their experiences, and they're medically dead, and like could be like dreamlike, but they're very similar. Good morning. Her prayer was strong. Was it for her, I wouldn't be a believer. Can't deny. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I'm fully believing in Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit, and my religion. But now that I hear that, and I just love hearing people's story, and it just feels like another sign of you're good, you're doing the right thing, just keep going, and there is hope, and there is more, and there is like a reunion is what a lot of people say, is like you reunite with your loved ones, which is so comforting because I love my people, and that's something that I knew I was like, I know it's gonna happen, but another confirmation of that happening is even better. Look at Rosa Shenanina. Who is that? What does she play on? How are you doing? I'm good. She prayed for us and she said you can pray, but I always told her, but you're closer to him. Everyone is close to God. They just have to knock on the door. Wow. Okay. This shirt is so old. Look, it has holes. It's real. It's wild. I mean, I don't know how her faith, I got so many questions, but she passed here a few years ago. It's sort of an existential question. Why are you doing live streaming? I like to talk. I like to talk. I like to talk to people. I don't always answer all the questions, but I do like to entertain and make conversation and talk about things and tell stories and experiences, and I think it's a good reflection. It helps me to know what I'm about and what I look like and how I'm expressing myself, and things that I can do on live stream, and also to make some money, and it's just good all around. I think it's part of my journey, part of my diary. It gives me something to do, people to talk to. Thank you for responding to my question. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm single. Look at this. That's what we made today. I made today. A baby blanket. Just a baby blanket. So cute. So little. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 of these things to make a whole bed blanket. Just a bean. Yes, you can ask a question. What kind of music do you listen to right now? So much music. So much. Like, I'm into the moodiest music you could ever think of, and also the pop, and also the moody, and the rock, and the grunge, and I'm just so much music all the time in my Uber. Rock, yes. Best way single unless it's the one that loves you for you are. I don't know what that says. I love moody music. What is your most saddest song? Right now, there's a song called something about a home, like You're My Home or something. Really good song. I'm a Gemini soul. Mine is Daniel Johnson. Someday you'll find true love. Okay, you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this whole section, but I think I can stop. It's been a good run, I think. I'm gonna roll this up. Slow your roll. Okay, we're good. This is a taco for another day. We'll talk about it another day. Oh my goodness, I'm getting old. My body. Gotta clean up. I think my candles burned out by themselves. My all the way down to the metal. But thank you guys for helping me make a bed. A blanket. It's not a bed, it's a blanket. Because it's going to be very cold. And the baby needs a blanket. Purple favorite color. Yeah, Taco Bell, Chloe. Yeah, it was fast. A few weeks ago. I did a lot, thank you. Yeah, it took an hour. Yeah, I had long hair. Your question is about football fantasy. No, I don't like football fantasy. Okay. Yeah, I should go to bed. It's 3 in the morning. Monster tacos. Do I like Dark Magician? No. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, I never know how like wide to make the blankets. It's probably a little skinny, but my sister's skinny. I don't know. It always turns out okay. But I don't know. I always have doubts. I'm like, is it too skinny? Was that too skinny? I don't know. But it'll be long. It'll be a rectangle, so even if it's skinny, she can wrap it like this way around her. Nice ring, thank you. It'll be perfect because you made it. Thank you. And even if it's not like an actual blanket, it is like a comfy little bed type thing. Like underneath. Like, I don't know. Babies use blankets. Yeah, it's morning time here too. Yeah, all this time I feel like I've been dating because it's like something that I thought I was supposed to do. Sorry, jump scare with the topic switch, but thanks. Why are you guys nice tonight? Should crochet on here more often. But I feel like I've been dating because I felt like that was what people expected from me. And now that I'm just like, I don't like anyone. I'm just this lonely girl that crochets in her van. All theories are radical, and once you're self-actualized, Ralph thinks, well, yeah. I think I'm happy with just companions. No, they're fake ferns. They're plastic. But to each their own. Have a nice night. See you on the next live stream, video, short, or podcast. Goodbye.